Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. So, today I was actually going to make this video about how to trust and strengthen your intuition. But I think I'm going to save that for another time because I was inspired to do this video, which is about people's opinion and this awakening and what it is and what have you. Now, I was inspired to make this because there's someone who, I'm not sure if they're subscribed to my channel, but they commented on one of my videos and we've kind of been going back and forth about what we believe as far as this awakening goes and this energy and everything. Now, what they were telling me is that they have done a lot of research on this for years and how nobody really knows what this energy is, this Kundalini energy, what this awakening is. Nobody really knows what it is, and how there's a lot of people who have experienced similar things like with religion, like the Holy Spirit, and how there's a lot of people who have had similar experiences that can be labeled as an awakening. Also, how a lot of people on YouTube are just copying each other, just repeating what other people are saying, and they don't really know what they're talking about. A lot of them are not making any sense. And how I myself wouldn't know what this is and what to call this. And I wouldn't have this name for what it is if it weren't for the things that I've seen on the internet, the books I've read, and the people, videos that I have seen talking about their experiences and what this awakening is, what this energy is, and everything. Now, here's the thing. I am not one of those people who try to pretend that I know everything, because I definitely don't. I have no problem with listening to other people's point of view because I feel like I can learn that way. So I'm definitely not a know-it-all, okay? Now, there is some truth to what they were saying. If it weren't for the things that I've read, the information that I've seen, the people that have talked about this, and the videos I've seen, the information on the internet, if it weren't for all of the stuff that I found, I wouldn't know what this is. I wouldn't know what to call it. I wouldn't know what to label it as, and I wouldn't know what to think of what I'm going through. And that's true in a lot of ways, but I don't really think that's important. I think if I focus all of my energy on what I would know and wouldn't know if it weren't for what I have seen, and if I focus on who's right and who's wrong and who makes sense and who doesn't make sense, and if I focus on what the correct term is for it, what exactly is it, and what the name is, what it should be called, and how this person doesn't know, and how no one knows, if I focus all of my energy on that, then I'm going to be distracting myself from what is really important, and that is what is actually going on in my life right now. That's what's important. Now, I know what makes sense to me, and I know what resonates with me. And I was led to the term Kundalini because I was trying to figure out what was going on with me. After moving from a busy city, from Miami, to the Poinciana Kissimmee area with all of the nature around, and I didn't pay attention to that being a trigger, but after moving is when all of these synchronicities started taking off. Things just started going wild. The number of synchronicities, everything was just wild, amazing. And then the emotions, the emotional roller coaster. My life is good. Why am I up and down all over the place with my emotions? I don't know. Is it PMS? I've never had PMS. What's going on? I don't understand. So, as I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me, I knew that what I did believe in was the law of attraction. And so I thought that, okay, maybe I am manifesting my dreams, my desires. Maybe something wonderful is about to happen in my life, and that's the reason why I'm seeing all of this stuff, these synchronicities and all of these different emotions and everything. Maybe that's what's going on. Then I run across something called a spiritual awakening and signs of a spiritual awakening. And when I looked up that, when I checked that out, it was like, oh my goodness, okay, I am experiencing that and this and all of these things here, so maybe that's what I'm going through. This is a spiritual awakening. Okay, let me do some research on this, find out what this spiritual awakening is. What is this all about? So as I'm looking that up, I run across something called a Kundalini awakening. And like I said, If you've seen the word Kundalini, me in the past, I wouldn't look twice at the word. Like, I don't know what that is. The word awakening is what got my attention. So I decided, let me just look at the symptoms of that. What is that all about? And that is when I was blown away. That is when I broke down. Because not only did I see the signs of that I saw in the listing, the signs of the spiritual awakening, but now I see all of the physical symptoms that I felt. Even something I felt over 20 years ago with the tingle up the spine, the rush of energy. I had no clue what it was and thought I was cursed. It just hit home. It made total sense to me. That is why I use the term Kundalini, because that is what I actually have felt and experienced. I guess to some people who don't believe it, it would just be a coincidence that there's a whole list of everything that I'm experiencing under this name, Kundalini Awakening. Now, regardless of what you want to call it, what the term is, what it might be, I'm going to tell you what this energy did for me. I can't tell you what it did for anybody else. I can't tell you what sense it makes for anybody else's experience, only mine, right? I feel like this energy is very intelligent. I feel like it for some reason, once I looked up and saw Kundalini Awakening, now I start getting even more amazing symptoms. And I didn't ask for those symptoms. I was minding my own business. I didn't ask to feel buzzing and vibrating, when I get up in the morning in the middle of the night. I didn't ask for visions and static and colors. I didn't ask to see that stuff. That's not some kind of delusion that I just made up in my head. I'm actually a scary person. I don't even like watching scary movies. So I definitely didn't ask for that. That's not something that I wanted to experience. That's just something that I did experience. And in my opinion, once that energy, that life energy, that intelligent energy, seeing that I now have looked up what it is and I've connected to what it is I'm experiencing, now it decided to be more active in my body. Almost like, you got it. This is what you're experiencing. You're right on target with it. So now, let me show you. Let me give you more symptoms. Let me work in your life. Let me bring these changes to you, your emotions, the way you feel. Now I can do it. I don't know what would have happened if I had never read Kundalini and read what that was, and then I would have felt all of these crazy symptoms that I've been feeling, the buzz and the visions and all. I don't know what I would have thought if I had not even looked up and found out what Kundalini was before this energy started being very active in my body. It just so happens that it was active after I looked and found what it was. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to. If it makes no sense to you and it doesn't resonate with you and you don't believe what people are saying when they're sharing this and how it makes sense to them and what it means to them, don't watch their videos. Don't watch the video. Move on to what resonates with you. Look at what makes sense to you, right? So what I want to tell you all is, please do not allow people to tell you that what you're feeling is wrong. Only you know what you're experiencing. They're going to tell you what they've experienced, what they think, what they believe, and what makes you think that what they believe is right for you. It's not. You know what's right for you. Keep working on trying to find what it is you need to find out about this energy, or what you need to find out about what's going on in your life. Keep focusing on that. And take the energy, take the information that is helping you. But don't allow somebody to make you feel like you're wrong about what you're feeling and that everything might not be right what you're feeling. It's not necessary. And it doesn't help you in any way. Now, ask yourself this. What does a person benefit by telling you that what you're feeling is wrong? If you're feeling very good about life, if you're feeling very excited about what you're experiencing and it is like amazing to you and you feel this connection with earth, with the universe, if you feel good about life, what does it benefit someone to tell you that, hey, you know what you're feeling is probably not even right. It's probably not even true. And you're probably just delusional. And how do you know that this is real? And you don't know, this might be wrong. What is that benefiting them? And how is it helping you? You know, I am not a religious person. I went to church when I was younger, but I know people who are religious and people who go to church and who believe in the word. And, you know, I know people like that. And if someone feels really good about what they're learning as far as religion goes, if somebody feels really good about going to church and feels really good about the connection and what they're learning from this experience, how does it benefit me? And who am I to tell them, well, you know, I heard this about religion and this is probably not true. And how do you know if this is right? And probably everything you're feeling is probably not what you're feeling. And this is wrong. And who am I to do that? And why am I doing that? Why do I need to add doubt to somebody's life when they feel good about what they're experiencing? Ask yourself that and continue to feel what you're feeling. Continue to enjoy what you're experiencing in life and do not allow anybody to change that. Don't. Please don't. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. Even this person who was going back and forth with me and telling me that I may be wrong about everything that I'm feeling, to me, it's a good thing that they did that, because now I'm making this video that might really help somebody. I don't care if it helps one person. I'm pretty sure it's going to help someone to continue on their path. Your journey is your journey. Allow people to live their life. Allow people to enjoy what they're experiencing. If someone doesn't, if you don't believe or understand what someone's going through and you don't agree with them, move on. Move on. Go and find something that you do agree with. Find something that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that helps you to move forward in your life. Everybody is where they are in this life, in their journey, for a reason. Whether it's right or wrong, you don't know it, and I don't know it, whether it's right or wrong. But whatever it is, they're going to figure it out at some point. And if they don't figure it out, that's still their journey. Don't worry about it. Worry about yours. Worry about what makes you happy. A lot of time people, they don't like what they experience. They have a lot of doubt. And I don't understand why you need to have someone join you in your doubt. Live your life how you want to live it. Deny everything. Don't believe in anything. That is totally up to you. But you don't have to try to tell other people or basically put all of your beliefs and what your understanding is of this whole process on them. Allow them to live their life and go through what they're going through. It's just that simple. If someone's happy about what they're going through, you should actually be happy for them, instead of telling them that, hey, you're happy, but hey, what you're happy about and what you feel good about is probably not even true. It's probably not a good thing. You're probably delusional and wasting your time. Like, don't allow people to do that to you. At the bottom line, it's the bottom line. You know what's right for you, and follow your journey. Follow your destiny. And like I said, find the answers within yourself. Stop allowing other people to give you the answers to what you're going to find out on your own, in your own journey. So at the end of all of this, it doesn't matter what you want to call it. Kundalini awakening, Kundalini Shakti, life force energy, Holy Spirit, psychic awakening, soul urge awakening, whatever. It doesn't even matter. It really doesn't matter. None of that is important. Focus on what actually is important right now, and that is what is happening in your life. What is happening with your body? What are you being guided to do? What are the good things that are happening to you? Focus on that, because that positive energy, that positive way of thinking in life, that is what's going to get you where you need to be. Not focusing on all of the doubt that people might put in your mind. Okay? So, that is it for this video. I hope this helps someone. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace and blessings.